Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. President Donald Trump announced he expects to reach a great deal with Iran in ongoing negotiations to end the war by Tuesday. If no agreement is made, he is prepared to resume bombing. The two-week ceasefire, which Trump agreed to, is set to expire on Wednesday. Vice President J.D. Vance is traveling to Pakistan for peace talks. Trump stated in a CNBC interview on Tuesday that he believes Iran has no choice but to accept a deal, citing the U.S. having taken out their Navy, taken out their Air Force, and taken out their leaders, which he described as indirect regime change. He stressed that he does not want to extend the ceasefire and warned that the U.S. is raring to go for bombing if negotiations fail. Trump also mentioned intercepting a ship with unspecified contents, possibly from China. Additionally, he claimed Iran executed 42,000 protesters, a figure UPI noted is unverified, though former Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei previously stated thousands were killed. Trump publicly called on Iranian leaders to release 8 women reportedly awaiting execution, hoping this would be a great start to our negotiations. Global News reports that both Iran and the United States have indicated a willingness to hold further ceasefire talks in Islamabad as a 2-week truce is set to expire. While official confirmations are pending, sources suggest high-level negotiators may be involved. The news comes amidst ongoing diplomatic efforts, with Pakistan mediating the discussions. Tensions remain high, with rhetoric from both sides highlighting existing disagreements, including Iran's nuclear program and regional proxies. The potential for renewed talks offers a glimmer of hope for de-escalation in the volatile region. The article also touches upon related developments, such as U.S. forces boarding a sanctioned oil tanker and the broader geopolitical implications for oil prices and international shipping lanes. The UK government announced new policies to commit to net zero emissions targets, declaring that the era of fossil fuel security is over, according to UK Energy Secretary Ed Miliband. As CBS News reports, this decision comes in response to energy price volatility caused by the ongoing U.S.-Iran war, building on lessons from the 2022 Russia-Ukraine conflict. Prime Minister Keir Starmer emphasized the need to get off the fossil fuel roller coaster. The move directly defies former President Trump's calls for the UK to drill in the North Sea. However, analysts note the North Sea is a mature basin with about 90% of its resources already extracted, and new production would take years to materialize, offering no immediate solution to current market uncertainty. According to Al Jazeera, U.S. President Donald Trump has stated his opposition to extending the current ceasefire with Iran, which is due to expire. This stance comes amid significant uncertainty surrounding upcoming negotiations in Pakistan. Trump expressed that Iran has no choice but to attend these talks and accept a great deal, asserting that the U.S. has diminished Iran's military capabilities. He also reiterated his threat to target Iranian civilian infrastructure if necessary, arguing that bridges are used for military movements. Despite Iran's defiance and refusal to negotiate under threat, Trump predicted a great deal would be reached. The current ceasefire has been strained by Israel's actions in Lebanon and disagreements over the Strait of Hormuz, with Iran reiterating its closure of the vital waterway. The U.S. maintains its blockade, leading to Iran's renewed closure of the strait, which has impacted global oil prices. CBS News reports that NATO deployed armed fighter jets to intercept Russian strategic bombers and fighter jets flying over the Baltic Sea on Monday. This operation involved French Rafale fighters stationed at a Lithuanian airbase, which were joined by jets from Sweden, Finland, Poland, Denmark, and Romania. The Russian mission included 2 supersonic Tu-22M3s and approximately 10 6-30s and 6 U-35s fighters. While Russia's defense ministry stated these were scheduled flights over neutral waters conducted in strict compliance with international rules, NATO routinely scrambles aircraft to identify Russian planes that often fail to use transponders or file flight plans. This incident is part of a pattern, with similar interceptions occurring regularly, particularly involving flights to and from Russia's Kaliningrad enclave. The Associated Press witnessed the French detachment's rapid response from the Shaldai Air Base in Lithuania, highlighting NATO's vigilance on its eastern flank. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.